Hi everybody, this is Barry again with another video for the Art for Progress Breck After School Music Program online. Today we're going to learn how to play I Can't Help Falling in Love with You on the ukulele. Alright, so there are a bunch of different chords. Part of why I want to show you this song is because it requires really paying attention and knowing where you are and changing around a lot. But the chords aren't very hard. So once you learn the sequence, it's good because it kind of gives you an advanced sense of how to stay focused on a chord progression, okay? So we're going to start, by the way, the strumming pattern here, we're just going to do down, 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 down. And you see I'm muting a little bit, you don't have to, I'm just doing that to be clear. Okay, if you want, you can add in an upstroke, so if it's going like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you can go 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. And just throw that little upstroke in there in between 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a chord with the left hand. So we're going to start by making an F chord. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my index finger and I'm going to put it here on the first fret of the 1, 2, 3rd string down. Okay? If you don't know the names of the strings on the ukulele, let's go over those. So they're G, C, E, and A. My dog has fleas. Even if you can't find a reference point for a G, C, E, or an A, if you can get the ukulele to make that sound when you play, make that little melody when you play through the strings, my dog has fleas, all the songs that you know will work even if you're not quite in tune with everybody else. Okay, so, by the way, if you are playing with other people, make sure that you all tune to the same reference note, okay? Okay, so we're going to make an F chord. We're going to take the index finger and we're going to put it on the first fret here of the E string. Then we're going to take the middle finger and we're going to put it on the 2nd fret of the G string. And make sure that we're not laying the fingers down so that the middle finger, it shouldn't be touching the C string here. So make sure it's not, but flavor there, okay? The next chord, and by the way, we're going to do that twice. We're going to go. Now we're going to go to a C chord. So I have this finger free, this pinky. I also have this finger free, but I like the pinky here because it's going to allow me to have the rest of the other 3 fingers available for other chords. So I'm going to lift these 2 up and put my pinky on the 1, 2, 3rd fret here of the A string. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I think it's just one time on each one. It is. That's right. So down, down, up, down. Or if you want to just stay with 3 downstrokes, is fine. Down, 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 down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the 3rd chord. We're going to go back to what was the first chord that we started on, the F chord, and now we're going to add the ring finger here on the 2nd fret on the C string, so that we're going. And that one is going to last 2 counts of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Okay, let's put that all together. I know that's a lot, right, to start out with. But let's try it. If you're new, if you're not new, then you can go ahead and fast forward to where I show you the whole song. So here we go. Okay, so with the words that would go like this. Wise men say. Okay, so that's the first part, the first little chord change there. Now we're going to go to a B flat or an A sharp chord. Now this chord is going to require a little bit more dexterity, and it's a little bit more advanced, and it's part of why I want to show you this song, because it's going to give you a new piece of vocabulary if you don't already know this chord. So what we're going to do is we're going to make steps down from the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the G string here, and then the middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret of the C string, and then the index finger is actually going to bar the 1st fret of the last 2 strings, so that we get that chord right there. It's a major chord, B flat major. Okay. So the way that we're going to get there from where we are, we're here on a D minor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the middle finger to where the ring finger is, move the ring finger up a fret and to the G string here, and then flatten this index finger. And that's only going to happen once. So let's go through all of that so far. It's going to go like this. Okay, now we're going to go back to the very first chord, the F chord. So remember, not back to the D minor, so we don't have the ring finger in there, back to the F. And then to the C chord, so just the pinky here on the 3rd fret. So let's look at that whole thing together. Okay, here we go. So starting on the F chord. So we're going to go from F. Wise man, to C, to D minor, C. Back to B flat, only fools, to F. Rise, to C, in. Stays on C twice. Now we're going to go back to the B flat chord. I think it's just 2 beats. I can't, I'll go over all those separately. In fact, why don't we save that for another video? Let's just get up to the end of the first part. So here we go. I'm going to go. Wise men say only fools rush in. Alright, and on the next part of the next video, we're going to do the I Can't Help Falling in Love with You part. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Practice this part, and I'll be right back with the other part of the song. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Alright, take care.